Hello friends, hello. Welcome to Hummus Foodie Friday. Tonight we are celebrating with an amazing dinner because we reached a very big goal, our first milestone of working together side by side. Yes! And tonight we are making sheet pan, low country broil. Broil. Yeah.
It's like a low country boil.
So that is what we are doing tonight. So if you are hopping on, say hello. Kenneth's doing something.
Melting butter.
Oh, he's melting butter. All right. So the ingredients in this is going to be really amazing. Shrimp. I got some scallops. We got some baby potatoes, which are the nice little colorful ones that we really like. Corn, garlic, butter, and a good amount of Old Bay. Old Bay is up top.
Yep.
Okay. I also got some imitation crab chunky style and lobster, imitation lobster chunky style to just kind of throw in it. Add a little bit more seafood that we really love and enjoy. So
and we did the imitation crab and imitation lobster chunks because we spend most of the money on really good shrimps.
Yep. Hello, Carol.
Let me tell you, these were some dang good sized shrimps, folks.
Whoops. All right. Yes. These are really good shrimpies. So welcome as you hop on. Are you going to tinfoil the bottom of this today?
Are you not wanting to have it clean like you did the last time?
Oh my gosh. That was last Friday's, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Last Friday's meal, I did not put tinfoil down on this, or aluminum foil as my husband calls it. Aluminum foil. I call it tinfoil because that's how I grew up.
Yeah, but it's not made from tin, it's made from aluminum.
Yes, and this whole thing was just charred black from the olive oil.
No, it was charred black from the sugars in the honey.
Yeah,
on the
that's
glaze.
true, yeah.
That's what it was. It was over caramelized and it burnt.
Oh my gosh. But that's okay because I put a really amazing
we got a good cleaner on it.
Degreaser cleaner on it and just let it sit on there with some water, which is non-toxic for our home, and that just worked pretty good for us.
I'll show you guys a trick, okay?
Okay.
So if you're trying to get aluminum foil fit to like a curved pan, put the pan upside down. Make the curves. And this way you can be, I don't have enough on one side, you can move it over. But if you fit
Dodger, no sir.
aluminum foil to the pan while it's upside down, and then when you turn it over, it fits right in.
No sir. No.
Have we done get that as stitches?
Yep. Hey.
So our puppy
I'll put that right back on.
had a couple of like moles and skin tags that were getting bigger. So he went to the vet yesterday and had minor outpatient surgery to get those taken care of. And of course, he is stuck wearing the cone of shame to keep him from getting at it, and he's on one of his breaks from it.
He's been horrible with that thing on.
Oh, he's walking into everything.
Oh. Waking me up in the middle of the night, going upstairs barking, just...
He goes around. He has no peripheral vision, so he's going around looking for people, and he can't really find us.
No.
And he's been quite unhappy.
And at like 1:30 in the morning.
He's looking at us like, this sucks. And I'm like, yeah, it sucks for us too, dude. You're driving us nuts. And then of course, you know, he wants to scratch at his ears and stuff like, you know, normal. He's probably getting an itch or something. And he starts whining because he can't scratch it with the cone on. And, you know, I empathize with that one.
Yeah.
I empathize with that one.
So Freya just went over there and sat next to him. So he can relax. All right, so what are we doing here?
Well,
we've been chit-chatting.
Well, the first thing we need to do is just get the potatoes and the corn going.
Okay, I got the water going. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put the potatoes in there. Oh, you're gonna put in some kosher salt?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put a little bit of salt because it did say to have salt in the water.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things with potatoes, like if you ever make a soup, even if it's not gonna have a potato in it, if you make something that has that's too much salt, you can throw a potato in there, and it will help suck up the salt out of it.
Thanks. All right. I was going to rinse those off, but I don't think we have anything to really rinse with it, do we? Okay. I'm just going to get my potatoes here, and I'm going to rinse them off.
So, how many of y'all get those collectible buckets for popcorn when you go to a movie? Well, I like to use that sometimes when I'm going to be doing something like where I'm shelling shrimp or doing different kind of things like that where I'm going to have a whole lot of scraps to put in, especially if it's something I want to tie up and not just leave out. Like, hey, we're doing something where we're going to have rib bones or chicken bones or something like that. I'll put like a couple of plastic shopping bags in here, and then everything just goes in that. So.
Do you have a bowl that I can put the clean ones in? Because I'm cleaning them off with disinfectant like I'm supposed to.
We're going to be disinfecting the heck out of that area over there.
I
So,
know.
3 pounds. 3 pounds of shrimp.
Who's coming to our house?
That needed to be peeled and deveined.
So.
And that took me about an hour.
Kind of figured. Yeah.
Mostly because my back was hurting and that slowed me down.
So we hit a huge milestone in our business together. About 30 days ago or so, I walked away from direct sales completely. And I joined my husband in doing something completely different. And
it's been a whirlwind month.
It has been, but it has been so rewarding. You know, you ever just really busy and it just makes you so happy, and also at the end of the day, you end your day with a huge smile on your face, and you're just like,
that was worth it.
This is so rewarding. This is so worth it. That's exactly how I was feeling last night. And I'm really excited to see where our future is headed. Because I'm only working about 2 days a month at the hospital, and I'm not gonna lie. Has it been nice?
It's been nice.
More than nice, right?
Especially with the girls off for the summer.
Yes. Now, will I probably do a few more days, maybe?
Yeah, depending upon if they call you
Probably.
and what's going on,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
But I may do, like, I'm saying, like, pick up more instead of just doing 2 shifts a month when they start back at school.
Yeah.
I might do another 1 or 2 days, but it has been nice to where I don't have to.
Yeah.
So I just went ahead and disinfected this.
You washed them.
And washed them, yes. Both. Did both things. Woo. So what you do is we're gonna just put the potatoes in the boiling water, and they're supposed to boil for about 10 minutes. But halfway through, then you put your corn. Then you're gonna put your corn in it also. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Ooh, that pan's a little hot. Did you want to cut up that corn?
Why?
Because we're not doing big pieces. It needs to be more like halved. Okay, great. Ooh, Mr. Muscle Man.
Whatever. Don't turn so.
Mr. Muscle Man.
So, I don't think that we're going to be able to put corn in there.
I don't know either. I should try one of these. This is going to be fun. I'm going to try it, you guys. Ooh, it worked for me. No, we might just have to do that a little bit separate. Just do these about 5 minutes or so.
No, we're going to do those 10 minutes. We're going to do these 5 minutes.
Okay. Let me see here. Boo Boo, what you doing?
Oh, well, you weren't even using the big pot.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize it. Leave it up to Jessica, like usual. Because I'll burn my hands, you know it.
No. But, oh my goodness.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, what?
So, folks, she was pouring it toward herself. This is not considered a safe thing to do in the kitchen. All right? If you're going to be pouring from a big pot, you pour to the side or you pour away from it. You don't put it across.
Excuse me.
And then dump it into the pot towards yourself. Because if it splashes out, where's it going to go, folks?
On me.
Right on you. This is not something you want to happen. And that's today's safety tip.
Smart ass.
Better than being a dumbass.
Better than being a dumbass, huh? Welcome to my life, guys.
Your life?
I do.
My life.
I do stupid stuff.
Both of us do. Let's just put it that way. Both of us have had those moments when we're sitting there kind of going, that wasn't the smartest thing to do. Oops. Nobody saw that,
All
did they?
right.
Okay.
I think you can kind of put all the other stuff on the pans right now, though, right?
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm working on it.
Carol says, couldn't see how she was pouring. Oh, see, there you go. I was pouring it this way. That's me.
My damn towel.
I did. Yep. I did. Okay. So I'm going to turn it to you so they can kind of see what you're doing on the pan now. There you go.
Shrimp. Sausage.
Wow.
Scallops.
You're working hard there.
I did all my hard work
I
when I
know.
was the shrimp.
You did all the hard work while Mama was taking a nap.
See,
That's
I wasn't
right.
going to dime you out.
I did. I'm not ashamed with it.
All right.
After everything I did to this week, yes, I deserved a nice nap.
So I got some melted butter over here.
And we've got the oven already at 400. Let's see.
And see, the thing that we kind of liked about this was that both of us like low country boil. Except that is a lot more work.
Except I don't eat the sausage.
And the reason it's a lot more work is because you're doing everything in one pot. Okay, so you need to time things differently. So at one point you're putting in this ingredient, the next, and then you're gonna put this ingredient, this in, so that way everything cooks and is done at the same time. Okay, so that can be kind of a pain in the butt. So what we're doing with this is basically getting the types of flavors and the corn and the potatoes that you would expect in a low country boil, which is why we added in more than just the shrimp and sausage. And this is going to be all together done up. I'm debating, do you think I should cut those scallops? They're pretty big.
No, that'll be fine.
Right.
Because as they cook, I think they're going to shrink.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, so they'll shrink. Question is, are we going to be able to fit it all on one pan?
I don't know.
That's going to be the question.
So what I'm going to be doing here is kind of mixing this up. Mixing it up. Yeah, look at the size of those scallops.
Those were the only ones they had, I'm sorry.
I love scallops. and when I was seeing this, she was getting some big shrimps.
That store was busy today.
But there were some big shrimps.
Like 15 people in an aisle busy.
In other words, I would have walked in and went, nope!
Bye.
Walked right out. All right.
And then, of course, you have people in a store always that are, you know, a little oblivious that people, you know, are trying to get through. But, you know, they're busy looking at what's on the shelf to determine what it is that they want to get, or reading labels and...
Which is not a bad thing.
No.
Okay, folks. So, got all this. Get some garlic. Oh, that's the garlic.
You have real garlic, too.
Yeah, I've
You're
already
like,
done.
no, I'm done.
I've already done all the work I'm going to do.
Okay.
T-baiting 3 pounds of shrimp.
Well,
That was plenty of work for me.
that's what you told me to do.
Yeah, no. That wasn't.
You knew if I got other shrimp, that wouldn't be as big. So as long as I brought shrimp home that didn't have the head on it, then it was fine.
Yeah, I don't like having to do the head.
It's called you wouldn't even.
It
wouldn't even come in my house.
See, I know what I'm doing with it. It's just I don't like messing with it.
I can't eat anything that has.
She doesn't like anything. She doesn't like to eat anything that looks back at her.
Yes. I was gonna say something different, but
All right.
you took it over for me.
Now I'm just pouring some of the butter because we're gonna want more of this to go over top of the potatoes until when it gets in here.
And if I remember correctly, the Old Bay seasoning isn't really a like hot sauce, is it? I can't remember.
Don't ask the guy from Texas, is this spicy?
No, that's okay. No, that is okay.
You never ask the guy from Texas.
I don't smell the spice in it, so we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. Has a little kick, but
Celery, salt, spices.
yeah.
It's got red pepper, black pepper, and paprika. So.
And this is where, you know, the Old Bay. So you found this recipe in a food group, or did you see it like posted on your timeline from a group? I can't remember.
One of my friends shared it.
And you sent it to me right away. And then you were like, hey, did you see the recipe I sent? And I was like, oh, you wanted to, and you started explaining it to me. I was like, oh, you want that to be Foodie Friday? Oh, I don't, Freya, you're not taking care of Dodger.
It wasn't necessarily what I had thought of
Just go
doing
sit by him.
for Friday,
Just sit by him.
but it was something that looked good, and I was like, we're going to do this sometime.
Yeah. And somehow this was perfect.
All right, time to add the corn.
Just tap him on the nose. Tap him. No, sir. Oh, poor thing. I'm really trying to where he doesn't have to wear that thing all the time.
He's still licking himself.
Okay, if he's licking himself, that's okay. He
Just-
can't lick where his stitches are,
Yeah.
which is on his back legs. Okay?
So you can look right here. Can you look for like right here?
Is he licking on his front legs?
His
That's
front,
fine.
His front legs are fine. It's the back legs where it's shaved. I mean, the part on the front of his leg that's shaved
Yeah, it's fine if he licks
was
that too.
just a little catheter there. Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
We don't want him licking where the stitches are.
Because he can get it infected because of his saliva and everything. Although it's very natural for dogs and animals to
And some people.
and keep themselves clean by licking the areas. Ew.
Okay, let me put it this way. How many people have ever cut their finger and then be like, ow?
Oh yeah, I've done that.
And I'm getting this incredulous look from her. Ew, people would do that? Yes. She's thinking full on licking like a cat. That's not what I'm talking about.
What is it? Is it Isadora that likes the taste of blood? Yeah. I think it's Isadora. I don't think it's Freya.
What?
I think it's Isadora.
Oh, but Freya's gonna be the one that goes into the school and talks about history class project, talking about societies that used to do blood sacrifices and stuff. She's over there, what?
What? You haven't gotten to that age yet. It's coming. All right, so it is boiling underneath. I just kind of pressed the corn down a little bit. Oh, that Old Bay is going to make me sneeze.
And I did not get it. I did not.
Sorry. Let's see here. Camille says it's not spicy. No, but...
See, here's the funny thing,
I
Camille.
tasted it.
Here's the funny thing. To this day, it's not as bad as it used to be, but when we first started dating,
We didn't really date.
yeah, we did, for like 20, 30 hours. Then we were engaged after that.
Yeah.
But when we were first, getting together, she would ask me when we went out someplace to eat, oh, is this spicy? And I would taste it and be like, no. And then she would taste it and try to drink like a gallon of water because she thought it was too spicy. Oh. And I'm like, well, this is what happens when someone from Michigan asks somebody from Texas, is this spicy? Especially when she grows up and the only thing she's used to is Lowry, salt, and pepper.
Carol asks again, what's this called that you're making?
This we are calling the
Google that.
Sheet pan,
sheet pan
low country broil. Carol said, bless you, and then bless you again. Thank you. Thank you, Carol.
Now, I don't know about anybody else, but just this part here,
This should be almost done.
well, it's going to get finished in the oven.
Yeah.
Did you start a 5-minute timer?
No,
Okay.
you know me. I'm just keeping the pan over it because then it will boil better.
The pan?
The lid.
Oh.
I know, I get my words mixed up a lot. Just imagine 20 years from now.
Yeah, I'm going to be even more confused. What are you laughing at?
We'd be even more confused. Yeah, I don't know if all that's going to fit on there, but you'll make it work.
Watch
That's why I said you'll make it work. I don't anticipate anybody. I'm gonna keep that. I want to keep the water from that so that we can. Actually, no, because those ones you can actually put in the microwave for the girls.
I'm just gonna stop right now.
What?
I don't know what you want me to do. I'll get ready to drain the water, and you're like, don't do that.
Well, then I remembered that the corn that we have is microwavable. So, all I know is that when we get ears of corn, we better have some that are on the side. Carol says, okay, got it. I'm going to want the recipe as I want to make this. Oh, yes. And this is going to be something so easy to be able to make, really, because it only takes 10 minutes to do. It only takes about 10 minutes to boil the potatoes, and then halfway through, that's when you add your corn. And then you put everything else on the sheet pan, and you throw it in the oven. So that's what's going to work real well.
Where's Doctor going?
Nothing. It's okay. He's fine. He's sticking his nose up in the air like, I smell something.
Good.
Go lay down, bud.
Come here, baby.
Good.
Here we go.
Lost the potato.
There goes the potato. Oh, I'm going to turn off the burner. Where did it go?
What?
Run away! Run away, potato!
Well, we're just going to rinse that off, and we're going to put it right on there. I ain't wasting a potato. Not in this household. We don't waste potatoes in this house.
All right.
We've gotten much better at not eating potato all the time, though. I do have to say that. We've gotten much better about not eating potatoes all the time. So we already have the oven at 400 degrees because that's, you put it in the oven for 400 degrees. Let's see here. It looks so easy. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you don't have to get the shrimp where you had to, you know, take it out of the shell and everything. You can do whatever type of shrimp you want to do, in all honesty.
It's not breaded.
Yeah. I would recommend fresh shrimp, though, over frozen.
And the reason I told her to get the shrimp that needed to be peeled and deveined is because you can get more for your money doing it that way than buying it where it's already peeled and deveined.
Yeah.
And I have a tool that we got. I'm not gonna touch it.
Yeah,
It's all
he
slimy.
was pretty excited. I got him a tool, like a tool set. That's for his, all your seafood stuff, wasn't
We
it?
haven't got the tool set yet.
Oh, okay.
But
Sorry.
what we got was, it's basically, it slides right up under the shell, and you go across the back of the shrimp, and it slices open so you can devein it, and then you just pull off the shell, strip the legs off of it, boom, you're done.
Okay.
So this is going to go in for about.
So we boiled the mini potatoes in salt water for about 10 minutes, and then halfway through we added the half corn, and then let the potatoes and corn boil for the last 5 minutes together. Then you toss it basically on a large cooking sheet with fresh minced garlic, melted butter, Old Bay, jumbo shrimp, Cajan sausage, whatever sausage that you want. What did I get for you today? Just
Sausage.
it was HEB. Good sausage though. And Italian parsley. You pop it in the oven at about 400 degrees for about 10-ish minutes. It's a perfect dinner for when you have guests or you want something a little special, but you don't want to spend all day in the kitchen. And the recipe that she used was actually 6 pounds of shrimp, 3 pounds of baby potatoes, 10 ears of corn, 2 pounds of sausage, 3 bulbs of garlic, 3 sticks of butter, a good amount of Old Bay, and that actually fed 3 kids and 4 adults. So I'm thinking that maybe those 3 kids were boys, teenage boys, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. 6 pounds of shrimp is a lot.
I've known some young girls, and Valerie, you know, I'm talking about your girls. I've known some young girls. Well, I guess they're not quite so young anymore. But anyway, I've known some girls who could put away some shrimp.
Oh, he's finally eating.
About freaking time.
Oh my gosh, it's about time. He's not eaten for 36 hours.
If you would be so kind as to
Oh,
open the door.
yes. I will open the door.
So, here it is, ready to go in the oven, folks.
At 400 degrees. That's not going to be okay?
Just one.
You sure? Okay. Oh, he's going to town finally. I'm so happy. We've been worried about him not eating. He just wasn't ready. All right, there you go. Gonna cook it for 10 minutes. And of course, if you have to cook it longer than 10 minutes, you know, you just judge it from there because every oven is very different temperature-wise.
Yeah, and then depending upon, you know, we added other raw seafood, so we're gonna make sure that everything gets cooked thoroughly before we try to eat it, so that way we don't get any food poisoning.
Could you be any louder, buddy?
So today he's not sitting there chewing on his squeak toys.
Yes. Instead he's lapping up his water. But anyway, you guys, I cannot wait. We cannot wait to take a picture of this and show you how it looks. Congratulations to us. It is so amazing. Not only have we been together for almost 13 years, middle of July will be 13 years. We only knew each other for 45 days. And we're married, but we only knew each other for about a week and we're engaged. So, yeah.
Well.
You started talking to me on a Friday night. The week before. And then the next weekend, I was supposed to come see you, but you came up. So technically.
Because you couldn't get off.
Yep. Because I was on call.
Yep. And I took a mileage pass.
Yep. You took a 4-day pass. But anyway, until our next video, stay true to yourself. Be authentic, be genuine, show love to others, and of course,
Be kind.
Peace, love, and photography, folks. And remember, everything can make a beautiful image, including you. Have a great evening. Bye.
Toodles!